Hello, stunners. Welcome. Tonight we are playing Alaris. In a fantasy world with dragons, fae, and magic powers, we've met a spicy cast of love interests, including a mysterious man lurking in the shadows, talking about how he wants me. But listen, he can take me away. I'm down. He's hot, okay, and he's suspicious. I like that. This Otome game by Crescence Studio just came out and it's gorgeous. So let's take another look at the fantasy romance drama that is Alaris and continue the story we began last time. All right. As I headed home, I realized I had some free time on my hands. It's been a while since I've been able to take some time for myself. Maybe I should do something. Good job, Rue. Your internet went out? Midnight's like, I didn't even see your third take. It was the best one and I didn't see it. Watch the VOD later. I'm sorry your internet went out, by the way. That's terrible. All right, come here, blue-haired hottie. The cafe sounds nice right now. I could use a pick-me-up, or should I invite someone? Yes, I should. Fenrir, let's go out to eat.
Hello?
Hi, Fenrir. Hey, Fenrir, it's Rue.
Oh, did you need something?
Yes, I need to go out on a date right now to the cafe with you. Chop, chop. I was about to head out and was wondering if you'd want to come with me. He's getting awkward about it. Listen, Fenrir, just say yes. You know you want to go out with me. Stop playing games.
I can come.
Yes. Okay, awesome. I'm gonna head out soon. Meet you there.
Okay. See ya.
Okay, see you, Fenrir. The smell of coffee, vanilla, and sugar hung in the air as I entered the cafe. And thank you for the lurk. I spotted Fenrir's familiar silhouette by the cafe bookshelf and made my way over to him. He would be at the bookshelf. He loves books. Sneak up and scare him or greet him normally. Oh, I'm totally gonna scare him. Yes, that's what I'm doing. With a smile, I put my evil mastermind plan into action and quietly approached him. Boo! Rue. I tried and failed to keep myself from smiling. Hee 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 hee. My evil plan worked. Yes, our resident villain is terrorizing innocent citizens again. As I chuckled, I walked towards the bookshelf. I'd never given much thought to the books they had here. Is there a particular genre you like? Ooh. You know what? In this case, I'm gonna say mystery. Mystery is my favorite. I'm not surprised. Heart Cage is good, if you haven't checked it out yet. Heart Cage! Heart Cage! Y'all, I know what Heart Cage is. It's in my backlog. It's an Otome game, also another indie Otome game, and it's spicy. It's by Right. Yeah, there's tentacles in it. It's very adult, y'all. It's adult visual novel. Okay, it is an Otome game, and it's very good. It's got multiple roots. You know, it's got the whole thing, and it has smut. Rice Love Coffee is the developer of Heart Cage. Shout out, Rice. Shout out to you. It's spicy. Milky played it already, right? I think he did. And it's in my backlog. But I have seen the first 10 minutes, and it's spicy. I love that Fenrir is recommending Heart Cage to us right now. I love that. I guess this time it's Heart Cage, the book version, because I doubt they have Otome games in this, like computers and stuff. Oh yeah, I'm always looking for books to pick up. Thanks, Fenrir. It's my job after all. Should we order now? Yeah, sure. We headed to the counter together and placed our drink orders. After getting our drinks, we searched for some open seats. Oh, they have chess here. A chessboard decorated one of the tables, with the pieces placed randomly across the board. Looks like they didn't finish their game. Yeah, don't play Heart Cage in public. You play that game on your own time. Do you want to play? Fenrir didn't immediately respond, but he couldn't hide the sparkle in his eyes. Come on, let's play. A game could take hours. I don't want to make you stay that long. How about we finish the game already on the board? That other people left behind? Why not? Then it won't take hours, but we can still play. Besides, doesn't finishing someone else's game make it more interesting? All right. Which side do you want? I want the winning side. Well, I don't know which one. I'm gonna take the black side. As I sat down, I realized this side was winning. Yes! Yes! That's what I wanted. I wanted to win. I'm a winner. I'm a winner. Thank God. Fenrir sat opposite of me, and thus began our battle of wits. You can go first. All right, let's see. I move the knight. What now? Fenrir eyed the board before stealing my rook with his knight. This is such a cool cafe. There's books, there's board games, there's chess, plus the food and stuff at the cafe. I would hang out in this cafe IRL. And I like how it's decorated. What should I do now? Okay, now we're moving the bishop. I stole his bishop. Had to even the score after all. And that was a good move. He moved his knight, and I realized my king was in danger. This move might make or break the game. Removing the queen to protect the king. Or maybe I can put my knight back, or did he just take my knight? Move a pawn. Well, I don't know where it is on the board. Move the pawn. Checkmate. I should have moved the queen. What? Seriously. I stared at the board, and sure enough, my king was trapped. It's okay. Let's just call it beginner's luck. You're not a beginner. You're like a chess master, aren't you? You're chess master. I do not believe you're a beginner. We can have a formal rematch next time. No secret advantages or disadvantages, just a fresh board. You're going down next time. We'll see about that. Actually, IRL, I'm terrible at chess. I barely know how to play it. We spent the rest of the time enjoying our drinks, but I was already looking forward to our next rematch. The chill night air settled in. Shadows cast by the town lights danced around me. The sun left, and with it, fear edged its way so easily back into my mind. I pulled my bag closer, closed my eyes, and slowly exhaled. Don't tell me I'm afraid of the dark now. But with all my recent nightly encounters, it wasn't hard to see why. Something moved in the shadows. Something's in the shadows. Ah! But there was nothing there. I shook my head, trying to ignore the rising fear that was clouding my mind. A growing shadow, a figure, followed me. I turned again. Nothing. My heart pounded in my chest. Breathe. Again, I pulled my bag ever closer to me, as if it could shield me from the darkness. but I couldn't shake the idea that something was following me. The hairs on my arms stood up. A familiar sinking feeling made its way into the pit of my stomach. I pulled my communicator out. It shook in my hands as I considered who to call. Maybe I should call Kane, Drook, Fenrir, or Etza. Drook! Save me, Drook! But before I could dial, I heard it. A low, velvety voice that haunted the dark corners of my mind.
Looking for me?
Oh, my. Hi, poster boy. Are you sneaking around in the shadows again, following me like a stalker? You are, aren't you? Oh, no. Before me, emerging from the shadows themselves, was the stranger who had attacked me. My thoughts sounded distant, smothered by dread. My body trembled, flooded with fear. How is this happening again? But this time, I wouldn't let it end the same way. No, this time we had to get a good look at his full sprite. Hi! That shirt is doing nothing. It's doing nothing. It is not protecting you whatsoever. But I appreciate it. Yeah. Latching onto something, anything that could snap me out of it, I summoned my voice, forcing myself to ask him the first question that came to mind. The first question. Nice night tonight, isn't it? Like, that would be me IRL. All right, here we go. The first question that comes to mind is this. Are you Faye? Or nice night tonight, isn't it? I'm gonna riz him up. My voice rang out clearly and without hesitation. Focus grabbed hold of my body as it did. I bet he is a Fae. You know, he wants to whisk me away, like Fae often do, you know? He's mischievous like that. Talkative tonight, aren't we? I smiled sweetly, refusing to give any hint of my underlying fear. They watched me lazily, their smirk never faltering. Moments passed without either of us speaking. What? So tonight they're just gonna stare at me instead? Wait. He still hasn't moved. Is he really not gonna attack me tonight? Before, he had shown impossible speed and movement, but now he was eerily still. Why aren't you attacking me? Girl, do you want him to attack you?
Is that a request?
That's what I was wondering. Is that a promise? I'm assuming you're smart enough to know I wasn't.
I've received feedback that my approach last time was a bit rough.
Feedback from whom? A bit rough? You basically manhandled me. So then, what do you plan to do this time? You drew yourself. I love that. I love it. They chuckled, a deep, slow, uncaring noise.
You ask a lot of questions.
Yes, if it'll get you to chuckle so I can hear you, yes. And you answer none of them. They cocked their head, eyelids lowered, watching me like how a wolf might its prey. My stomach twisted into knots, and yet I ventured further. I wanted answers. Not gonna answer my question.
I'm afraid I'm not at liberty to say.
How dare you?
Are you going to run away now that I've refused to answer?
It depends on what you do next, Pookie boy. My blood pounded against my temples, making it hard to think, to focus. He chuckled again, amused by my silence.
I already told you. I won't go near you.
Do you believe that, y'all? Do you believe this man? I don't think I believe that.
If you want to run away, run away.
Do I want to run away? Not really. I knew a smooth talker when I saw one, and this man was trained to whisper sweet words to anyone foolish enough to listen. Yes, I don't trust him as far as I can throw him. I stayed rooted to my spot. What are you at liberty to say then? I know, right, girl? They grinned, satisfied, almost excited. Something dark and dangerous flashed in their eyes.
Not much, if I'm honest.
I love his voice. We should do a riz-off. He tries to riz me, and I try to riz him, you know, and we just both throw our flirtiest, smoothest voices at each other. Can we do that? That sounds like fun. Let's do that. Also, I'm gonna win. You want to know how I'm gonna win? It's because this is an Otome game, and by the end of this game, every single one of these boys are gonna be desperately in love with me. Every single one. Because that's how Otome games go.
What do you see when you look at me?
What do I see when I look at you? What don't I see? That's a better question. I mean, I definitely see abs. Like, you have a shirt on, but it's not like all of that. Thank you. Thank you, devs. That's what I see. I see abs. Hi, paper sack. Welcome, you stunner. Thank you for being here. What is that supposed to mean? You see the moon. Yes. What does it mean indeed? The gift of sight? Something many believe holds a universal truth, when in fact, this is hardly the case. Color, distance, clarity, all are perceived differently between individuals. This holds especially true for you, does it not? You, with the ability to see energy. Tell me, Rue, with a gift so extensive, how do you differentiate between what others see and what you are able to do? Do you know how to? You do? Extraordinary. I'm curious. Would you indulge me with a demonstration? Who is this narration? This man's an idiot. You know what? Out of these folks, I would summon Druk because he's my second favorite so far, you know? And then maybe Fenrir, and then Etza, and then Kane. That's how I would currently rank them, based on first impressions only, because I really know nothing about them. The object of your affection, perhaps. Hi, Druk. I mean, you are one of the objects of my affection. I wouldn't say the object of my affection, but you're definitely highly ranked. Also, he's got one of the best voices. I mean, I love all their voices. They ate. All of the voice actors, chef's kiss, okay? I just happen to have a personal bias towards the sound of Druk's voice. I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is, but it does something for me. I jest. It is not for me to know. So, when you wish to see the world with a new lens, what is your process? Etza, more like Elsa, let it go, let it go. That makes me want to sing. Let it go, let it go. You press Q. Why would I press Q? Okay. Should I save it and then press Q? Because what's that going to do if I press Q? I'm going to save it first. What's going to happen? I'm doing it. Why are you glowing, sir? What happened? Oh, wait, this is the aura that I can see. I press Q to see his energy. I'm unaware of what that is. Perhaps it is something only you can access as the seer of energy. Wow, they're like breaking the fourth wall and they're talking to me directly, you know? Like, not character Rue, but Rue on the other side of the screen. Me! That's who they're talking to right now. Wow! And to see the world as others do, what is your process? You press Q again. It's going to make it go away. Watch, it's a toggle. I was right. It was a toggle. Y'all, my video game senses were tingling, and I was correct. Fascinating. Not only do you possess the gift of refined sight, but you also possess the ability to turn it on and off as you see fit. I wonder, is this the answer the silver-haired one seeks?
What do you see when you look at me?
I still see abs. It has to do with energy. Wait. Realization hit, and I cursed myself for taking so long to notice. You have no energy. Yeah, girl always. Real. Tell him. Yes.
So they were right about you.
They? Right about what?
That's all I can say?
How enigmatic.
Sorry, little one.
But I do like it when he calls me little one. That's cute. You know what, paper sack? That also would describe me. I also have no energy, except for I did have caffeine today. And for some reason, I tend to perk up when I stream. I was real low energy earlier today, and I was sleepy and stuff. I mean, I still did everything I needed to do, you know. I still did all my work and all that kind of stuff, but I just really was like, man, I want to take a nap. And then, you know, once I was getting ready for stream, I was so excited to get back to Alaris that I just perked right back up. I have energy again. Same. Also, I'm also a night owl. I'm not a morning person. I hate waking up early, and I don't really have energy in the day until later and in the afternoon, and then I start to kind of come back to life. I have good game energy. Yes! Ah! The apology was an afterthought, ingenuine, but my mind raced past it, no time to reflect. They had no energy, just like the golden-haired stranger. Their lack of energy was no coincidence. This man was telling me to notice it, but he knew he had no energy. Because he was a being that existed outside of the laws of our realm. He was a creature that defied logic. You want to say something? All right. The word that had eluded me all day tugged at my mind, forcing my attention. Fae. There was nothing else it could be. This wasn't an evolved overtaken. It's a fae. We know for sure this is confirmation that this man is a fae. This was a fae. Does that mean that 2 of the love interests in this game are fae? Does that mean if you don't have energy, that means you're fae? Is that what's happening right now? Why does he look like Elsa? Let it go, let it go. I don't know the words to the song. All I know is let it go. Turn around and slam the door. Here I'll stay, and here I am. Something about the cold. The cold never bothered me anyway. That's all I know, is that line and let it go. I butchered that so bad. Wait, you don't? Literally, I don't know the lyrics at all. So not only are they real, but I'm also talking to one in the flesh. Yes. What do you want with me? How can I help you? To what do I owe the pleasure, or so a real fae wants something from me? That's the one I want to say. It sounds flirty. Thank you, K-pop. What an honor to speak with a real fae. I baited them, testing my theory, just to see how they would react. His eyes flashed dangerously. In amusement or anger or both, I held back my smile as I watched his reaction, satisfied. I got one over on him.
You know, many would consider it impolite to ask so many questions without answering any yourself.
Ooh, he wants me to answer questions. And what exactly would you want to ask me? He paused, staring at me with an inscrutable expression.
Why are you a healer?
Why indeed? When people are in pain, they're scared. I want to help them when they're like that, at their most vulnerable. You just kept thinking about that song whenever you looked at him. Real. I don't blame you. It's not easy to be surrounded by sickness and pain, but when I know I've helped someone, when I've made their day or built this connection with them, everything about being a healer feels like it makes sense. I wasn't sure if my response was what he was looking for, but it was the truth, and I didn't want to pretend like it wasn't. His amethyst eyes regarded me, glimmering with an emotion that was difficult to decipher. Interest, disappointment, satisfaction. Does that suffice as an answer?
It does. And now that I've answered your questions, I'd like to ask another one.
Another one. You should sing in the chat all night long. You should do it. I encourage it. Don't let anybody stop you. What?
How do you decide who to heal?
I had let my guard down. They're more talkative, but that doesn't mean they're gonna relinquish these answers freely. I answered, vowing to be more careful after the harsh reminder that this man was not on my side. I don't. A simple response. Two could play at that game.
You're annoyed.
It was a statement, with no room for questions, now that I knew I could play the same card.
Come now. I was just playing earlier.
Were you, though?
Give me your true response, and now return the favor.
Did you hear how he said that? His voice swirled around us, lingering in the air, toying with my mind, as if his words were caressing me, urging me to respond and give him what he wanted. I grit my teeth, struggling to fight back. I help whoever needs it. If someone asks me for help, I help them. It's as simple as that. So I don't decide who to heal. I heal everyone. My body relaxed upon answering, as if freed from the stranger's shadowy clutches. I glared, angry. They'd still gotten the answers they sought, while I still had nothing. What was that just now? Did I seriously just waste another question?
I really shouldn't answer that.
Yes, you should. And you should answer it in that voice. You sound beautiful in my ears.
But since you've been so good tonight, I'll reward you.
Ooh, you'll reward me. What are you gonna give me?
That was one of my powers.
What? Your hot voice. It was powerful.
Though, if I'm being honest, you shouldn't have been able to sense it so easily. Your awareness of dragon energy must be quite thorough.
Dragon energy. That was one of their powers. but my ability to sense energy helped me.
I must say, this has been quite interesting. I have to thank you for entertaining me tonight.
I'm entertaining.
But I regret to say our time for tonight draws near. Until next time.
Are you going to come over here and whisper that in my ears? Wait! Night itself seemed to engulf them, as her silhouette disappeared before me. My thoughts raced through the answers they had given me, the questions that remained. Where did he go? Out of the corner of my eye, the air seemed to shimmer. Whether it was a trick of the light, the moonlight, or something else, I didn't give myself time to ponder. I read about you at the library, about Faye. Nothing there matches anything about you. What? My lips parted, but the words I was searching for failed to reach my tongue. What are you? What are Faye? What do you want from me? A million questions raged through my mind, but I knew deep down I wouldn't be getting the answers to any of them.
The library?
I thought you left. His voice whispered through the shadows.
I don't think you'll find much about me in that stuffy little place. If you want to know more about me, all you need to do is ask.
I got chills when he came close to my ears like that. His deep voice heard in my ear, and something caressed the tips of my cheek. Cheeks have tips? I whirled around, but where I had earlier felt his presence, I was now met with nothing, and I knew he was finally gone. A glimmer caught my eye. Small particles floated in the air like starlight, just like the other night. So that was from him as well. I sighed, bringing my hand to my temple. Turning towards home, I felt overwhelmed. My mind and body reeled from all the answers, or lack of, and these new, mixed feelings toward the stranger. Did you control yourself this time, Kuna? Yes, and you were right. She responded much more positively this time than last time. I can't believe you manhandled her. Actually, I can believe it. Who are you talking to, Kuna? Perhaps you've forgotten Kilum. Oh, Kilum. But it's dangerous for us to be seen. At the time, I didn't think I had a choice. Well, we're lucky she was willing to even give you a chance, given your previous behavior. So did you end up learning anything about her this time, Kuna? She will be able to help us, I'm sure of it. And based on tonight, I think there is a way to convince her. Medina? Apologies, I never thought a day like this would arrive. Agreed. I was surprised myself. The court could use this, even if it's just for the sake of hope. Continue observing her until it's time. We must be careful, otherwise everything could backfire. Understood. Make sure you don't scare her off again. Be good. Don't worry. You have nothing to worry about. Chapter 3, Fading Dusk. I paced through the halls in search of Druk, finally ready to tell him everything after last night's ordeal. Where is he? He's nowhere to be found. I turned another corner. And he isn't answering their communicator. As I rounded yet another corner, it wasn't Druk I found, but a decent enough replacement. His hair shimmered, fiery in the light, and his eyes shone with the color of liquid honey. Look at this gorgeous CG. Oh my gosh. Dust floated in the air, dancing around him as he gazed into the clearing. For once, he was alone. No sign of the usual crowd that followed at his heels. The air around him was quiet, tranquil even. Can I help you with something? Or are you here to enjoy the view? He's the playboy one. The flirt. Should have known that wasn't going to last long. I was admiring you, being kind and pretty in the light. Well, or thoughtful he was. I had a question. Here to ask how I get my hair so luscious. That's a good question. Actually, I would like to know. How do you get your hair to be so luscious? Or perhaps my skin so soft. Look at that heart. Wow. Maybe you'd like to ask me on a date. You know what? Yes, why not? Let's go. I've been going out on dates with everybody else. We might as well go on one with you. Let's get to know him. Haha, I kid. How can I help you, Rue? So, I filled Kane in on the reason behind my search. My encounters with a stranger, the seed my mother planted in my mind, the cryptic questions about my healing. I told him as much as I could, and what I thought of it all. I was planning on telling Druk, since he had offered to help before, but Kane stood beside me, silently absorbing everything. Are you all right? All right as I can be, given everything. Kane smiled, leaving the topic at that. I just don't know what to do. What if I run into one of them again? If protection is what you want, protection is what you'll get. Simple as that. I'd be devastated should anything happen to you. Devastated, he said. Wow. Their words were reassuring, and I certainly felt safer under their promise. And yet, similar to my conversation with Kimura, I couldn't bring myself to accept their offer. Just as there was a force that pushed me from the Fae, yelled at me to run, there was another in equal opposition that pulled me to them, beckoned for me. Against all reason, I wanted to know more about these Fae. Penny for your thoughts, dear Rue. Would you judge me if I said no? No to the protection. I nodded. Of course not. But may I know why? I can't help but want to learn more about them. There's so much I still don't know. Who are they? What are they capable of? And why my healing? I know it's dangerous and reckless, and it's natural to be drawn to mystery. His eyes were gentle, without a hint of judgment, just as he had promised. That being said, we can't have you traipsing into danger. Surely, there must be a way to learn more about these beings without placing yourself so close to one. Well, I didn't place myself next to him. He just kind of like appeared, you know. He brought himself in my vicinity. This is not my fault, okay, Kane? And don't get it twisted. It's not my fault. And it's never my fault, because nothing is ever my fault. Real. Oh, that's so sweet, K-pop. Yes, I love that. The silver-haired stranger's words whispered to me. If you want to know more about me, all you need to do is ask. You know what? Why didn't you ask? You should have asked him everything, you know, spill all the beans. Yeah, let's not do that. I'm sure a certain someone would be all too eager about that. I've already tried the library. My mind ran through everything I'd learned about the strangers. The lack of energy, the strange magic, the starlight. The starlight. The golden-haired stranger had examined it. The silver-haired one had left it behind. This has to be my best bet. They're both connected to it. One of them has always left something behind. It's small, but it might give me some kind of lead. Perfect. I only ask that you bring someone with you just in case. Not protection, just a friend. Bringing someone along would help. Not just for safety, but also to have another set of eyes on it. Who did I want to bring? I'm bringing Druk. Druk all the way. Oh, you're an hour ahead of me. Yep. Druk all the way. Yeah. Thanks, Kane. I'll be sure to do that. I made my way to the training area, confident I would find Druk there, my suspicions confirmed the moment I arrived. His sharp movements cut through the air, emerald energy flowing from him, a moving after image of his various fighting stances. I wonder what happens if I press Q right now. Yep. Ooh, I should have done that with the other guy. Let me back it up. Let me see what his aura looks like. Ooh, pretty. Wow. I like that. His sharp movements cut through the air. Emerald energy flowed from him, a moving after image of his various fighting stances. I watched, entranced by the way he danced around the area. Enjoying the show? Yes. Very much so. Don't let me stop you. He brushed off my words, simply shaking his head and laughing. It's really beautiful, if you ask. Yeah, it's super beautiful. Super beautiful. They both have beautiful auras, but the Kane's aura is extra beautiful. I like the swirling, but I didn't miss the slight pink, the color of his cheeks. He's blushing. How adorable. He's down bad already. He loves me. So, I'm sure you didn't come here just to stare. Well, are you free? I wanted to check something out, but I've been advised to bring some company. Understanding flashed in his eyes as he nodded. Yeah, sure. Let me pack up my stuff. Training equipment rustled behind me before Druk joined me by my side. Sorry, you ready? I nodded before turning toward the entrance, Druk striding confidently beside me. This is where I encountered the silver-haired stranger. The sun was high in the sky, the area transformed from the darkness of the night before. Let's see. Will that starlight still be here, or did it disappear already? There. Find something. I absent-mindedly hummed as I pursued that faint glimmer. This is their magic, isn't it? The soft, luminescent sheen filled the air and I reached out, but I was met with nothing as my fingers swiped through the empty air. What? With energy I could feel a tug, a pull, a presence, but here, nothing. Last night I know I felt something when that man cast his magic. So why are these particles so empty now? Actually, were these particles there when he used his magic? Come now, I was just playing earlier. Give me your true response, and I'll return the favor. I couldn't remember. Perhaps these particles weren't their magic. Perhaps these particles were simply a product left behind by their presence, like the echoes of an afterimage. I tried to push back the disappointment rising in my throat. If these particles weren't their magic, what answers could I possibly find in them? Hey, you good, Rue? I'm just frustrated. I laughed bitterly at the dead end. The stranger who attacked me leaves this light behind, and it's here, but I don't know what to make of it. I feel like the answer is staring right at me, but sighed, aggravated. Druk squatted beside me as he abandoned his temporary patrol spot. Anything I can do to help? This, I gestured toward the floating starlight, is what I thought could give me a lead, but it's not giving me any of the usual feedback I get from energy. And if I can't learn anything from it, if this is a dead end, am I crazy? Or am I completely missing what you're talking about? Yeah, do you know about my little talent about seeing auras, the energy from people? Do you know about that? I know it's subtle, but if you just... Here, look. You see this shimmer in the air? The way light bends and moves here? Druk silently paced around, surveying the area before joining my side again. Rue, I don't see anything. Our eyes stared into each other, Druk's with frustration, mine with disbelief. Seriously? You can't see the magic energy? Here, let me. I'm gonna move him to a better position because that's flirty. Maybe it'll help if I show you. I stepped behind Druk, motioning toward his shoulders. Do you mind? Do your worst. Yes. I wrapped my hands around his broad shoulders, still taut from his training, as I searched for the best angle to see the light. See it now. Rue, I just don't think I can see it. You can't. The gift of sight, something many believe holds a universal truth, when in fact, this is hardly the case. So only I can see it. Like how only I can see our energy. I wasn't sure what the significance of that was, or how everything tied together, but at least it was a start. Why are you smiling like that? You strangers can use magic. It's different from our energy, and yet I can sense it. Feel the magic when they're using it. See the remnants of it linger in the air. What does it mean? I'm not sure. Maybe it's related to my ability to see energy. Maybe it's related to why that stranger is targeting me. I don't have all the answers yet, but I know it's more than what I was working with before when we came here. Happy for you. Though I do wish I'd done a little more. I laughed, amused by how dejected he was. Don't worry, you did plenty when you were practicing earlier. Druk chuckled as he rose from his squat. And if you liked that, I'll have your jaw dropping at the real thing. Oh my, as much as I'd love to, let's hope I never have to. Let's. Wait, slow down. You're telling me that you think Fae exist. I don't think. I know. Honey, I told you about them as a joke. How long have you been looking into this? I know it's hard to believe, but for some reason, I couldn't let it go. And today, I found a clue. After last night, that silver-haired stranger left something behind. It was energy, and it wasn't. I don't know how to explain it, but I've never seen anything like it. So, you think these strangers that you've been running into, they're Fae? From Grandma's silly little saying about the mysteries of logic and fate, where nature's laws don't apply. Yes, Mom. While I didn't appreciate her tone, I couldn't blame her reaction. So then what does this mean? Are you going to tell Central? Well, someone from Central already went with me. Really? Who? Druk. Oh, getting close, are you? Mom, just kidding. I want to learn more about the Fae before telling everyone else. All I know is that they don't use energy. But what do we do with that? I still don't know what they're capable of, their motives, what Fae really even are. You know, there's this ritual Grandma had. To be honest, I don't know what it's supposed to do. I never really did anything. I mean it. Mom, I never did anything. It never really did anything. But since her teachings have gotten us this far, maybe it's worth a try. You don't know what it's meant to do? Didn't that seem risky? I can't say I remember. Sorry, baby. If you don't want to do it, we don't have to. But you're so hung up on these Fae, so let's do it. I grimaced as etched lines weaved in and out before me, entwining to create different symbols on the floor. Oh, that's what Mom's energy looks like. Wow. It felt unnatural, arcane, wrong. Grandma taught you this. Creepy, right? That's an understatement. We don't have to do this if you don't want to. Oh no, I want to. After all, the worst that can happen. Nothing will happen. Then I could forget all about this ritual. Remember, just say the word and we'll stop. Let's just get this over with. Their nod was short as she took my hand in hers. It was only then that I realized my palms were sweating. The ritual is straightforward. I can do it as far as what Grandma did. Anything for me to do? Grandma always told me to think of Fae when she conducted the ritual, if that's what you want to do. Easy enough. They're always on my mind already. Mom laughed, but her voice was tight, with an edge of nervousness that betrayed her. Let's get to it then. She closed her eyes, and I followed suit as my mind drifted to the Fae. The starlight arrived first, floating at the corners of my mind. It sharpened, shimmering as it danced in the sunlight. Sunlight that scattered into a gossamer veil, glistening and golden. Gold, the color of the mysterious stranger's hair, their eyes. Their visage sharpened, hair like the sun, eyes like liquid gold, clothes evergreen like the forest. Like the night we first met, starlight surrounded them. The night we ran into each other, and we realized that we ran into someone with very well-toned, defined arms. Look at them arms. I stepped forward, reaching out to them. But a gust of wind pushed me back, rushed past me, nearly lifting me off my feet, just like the night we first met. The wind billowed against my clothes, blew sharply against the tops of my cheeks. Oh my gosh! I would have thought it real, had the sound of Mom's voice not pulled me from my memories. Or so I thought. Before us was the stranger I had so vividly envisioned. Wow! 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 No longer was the dreamy embodiment of soft sunlight and warm amber. Instead, smoke filled the room, burned my lungs. Sharp, glowing eyes pierced through me. Wow, Mom and I, we summoned a Fae. What in the world?
What is the meaning of this?
Don't be mad. We were just, calling. They sound really upset. They sound angry at me. Outrage flashed in their eyes. before hostile recognition settled in. Rue, this has never happened. This...
You.
Ah, don't be so mad.
Who are you?
I'm nobody. It wasn't a question. It was a command. Food, food. Yep, yep. This wasn't a memory. This was real. Their presence loomed closer, only to be intercepted by my mom. Stay where you are. We mean no harm. They stilled, the muscles in their body tight with restraint.
Return me. I am not some animal to summon at your will.
Okay, well, you could be nice about it, okay? We didn't know it was going to be you. It took everything in me to speak. We just want to talk. Just a couple of questions, please.
I am not obligated to provide answers. I owe you nothing.
Please, I'm at my wit's end. I've consulted books, friends, even that strange silver-haired man.
You've talked to the silver-haired man?
Yeah, we totally had a conversation earlier. What's it to you?
Tell me more.
Well, his abs were on full display. He's really hot. Also, he's got a really hot voice. Also, his shirt is totally see-through. This is it, Rue. This is it, Rue. Ask carefully. I paused, remembering the silver-haired stranger's words. A question for a question. Only if you answer my questions. You're brave as ever, I see. Their jaw grew taut, eyes narrowed. Don't let them intimidate you. You can do this. The other night when we met, you were investigating the starlight. What is that? It's always left behind by the silver-haired stranger. I tried investigating it, but I can't figure it out. I don't know what starlight you're talking about. What? Now you're lying to me. I don't lie. Their steady gaze met mine, and I glared at them. How would I get anywhere if this person was willing to blatantly lie to me? So
what
then...
did they want from you?
They want to take me away. You know, they want that cookie. Play nice. We've gotten this far. I'm not entirely sure what he wants. He asked why I'm a healer and mentioned my ability to see energy. Do you know anything about that?
I may.
Though, it is something I cannot disclose to you. Can't disclose to me. I bit down on my tongue, cautious. I like all the plants in the background too. It's really pretty. They're clearly not willing to talk, especially when I summon them out of nowhere. I need to speak carefully. You can't keep this from me.
Know your place.
You don't have to yell at me.
I do not owe you anything. I was summoned here unwillingly.
Well, I've been attacked unwilling.
Enough.
Wind blasted against us as the smoke thickened. Rude! Oh! Mom! Mom! I hurried to her, catching her just before she collapsed. This totally is like, the second I saw Mom and she was like all happy and everything stuff, I was like, Mom's gonna die, isn't she? They're gonna take us away. We have a good relationship with our mom. We're happy. Mom's happy. I'm happy. We have a happy little life together. Mom's gonna die. That, like, I called that. Mom, don't die. Don't leave us. When I looked up, my eyes were drawn to theirs, pulled by some invisible force. Slow, steady steps reverberated in the room, unfaltering. Amber smoke closed in on us. What did you do to her? They raised their hand. What are you? Use energy. Yeah. Cause what? Oh yeah, they don't have an energy, y'all. That's why I couldn't pull it up. I was trying to pull up the energy. I couldn't because they don't have. You cannot see this person's energy. Don't come any closer. They paused, body completely still in that unnatural way that sent chills down my
I will
spine.
not hurt you.
How do I know that? A calm washed over my senses. It was their magic. Don't use your weird powers on me. I've had enough. What are you, even? My vision blurred. My limbs went slack. As my consciousness faded, sturdy arms caught me, gently lowering me to the ground. Sturdy arms, yes.
Who are you?
I'm special. I'm the MC. Are you sure about this, Asa? I'm certain. If that's the case, things may become problematic. I'm aware. What is your recommendation, Senja? Well, first is the matter of Kuna. You're positive about their movements? Yes. There were traces of his presence in the town. He's also targeting a human, most likely to use for his own intents and purposes. What do you think, Senja? I would advise monitoring the current situation closely. We can't allow matters to escalate, for everyone's sake. Agreed. The journey back won't be too draining, Asa. No need to worry about me, Kasari. If you say so. And this human they're targeting, what do you know about her? I'm not sure. She is an enigma. She saw me in the town despite my concealment. Wow, I'm so magical. I can see Fae that no one else can see. Tonight, she summoned me with the rituals of old. What? But a human hasn't done that, and I'm aware. What does that mean? I've been asking myself that same question. For now, we should monitor both. But Kuna remains our priority. Don't get distracted by the human, Asa. I won't. Are you sure you're okay, Mom? Look at this room. Wow, look at all those plants. Are you sure you're okay, Mom? Just a pounding headache, and my memory's so fuzzy. What happened last night? You really don't remember? It's hazy. We summoned someone, had an entire conversation with them. It doesn't ring a bell? Seems not. Wow, Mom's memory got wiped. Was it that person's magic? Was that Fae magic? It's powerful enough to wipe people's memories. It's fine, Mom. Don't be too upset about it. Besides, it's not like they told us anything helpful at all. Still, the fact we summoned them. We were never able to summon anything. No plants, no rocks, not even dirt. For us to have summoned a whole person. I grimaced, slowly feeling like I was getting in way over my head. Are you all right? Yeah, just a bit overwhelmed. One step at a time. We have all the time in the world to find answers. No need to rush into anything. As long as you're safe, that's all that matters. Yeah. We'll figure this out. But we can't do it if you're constantly throwing yourself into danger. All right. You've made your case. No need to nag. If you listen, I won't have to nag you. Are you sure? Someone's grumpy today. By the way, before you leave, take these. I never believed in them myself, but given everything, it might help. She handed me a small bag of herbs. They're meant to protect you. I sifted through the bag. Many of these I used to heal my own patients. If it'll help you sleep at night, sure. The recent incidents with the silver-haired stranger, my investigation into the starlight, and now the fact that I summoned someone into my house, Any concerns about not having enough evidence of Fae were out the window. I needed protection. If Fae were after me, that wasn't something I wanted to take on alone. Kimura told me to let him know if I needed anything, but calling up the head of Central out of the blue, could I do that? Maybe Etza can help. They're kind of like my partner, right? Please, be in your office today, Etza. Oh, thank goodness, Etza. You're here. Fenrir, you're here too. I was just leaving. Don't worry. Well, wait. Maybe it's better if you're here too. If he's the Hydra, he should know about the Fae's existence too. What is this? I have something to tell you, and it might sound crazy, but I'm asking you both to trust me. Hey, I just met you, and this is crazy, but I'm researching Fae, so call me maybe. Okay, that didn't work out. That didn't work out at all. Of course. What did you want to say, Rue? Fenrir, you know that term I asked you about the other day? Fae. What about it? Well, the reason I asked you about them is because they're real. They're real? Yes. And I didn't know it at the time, but now I do. Last night, summoned one. I don't mean to interrupt, but Fae, they're fictional creatures, magical beings only found in the most ancient of children's stories. Rue, I know it doesn't seem possible, but I summoned one last night. Please, you have to believe me. I don't not believe you. It's just hard to wrap my head around. And I'm assuming these strangers that have been targeting you are Fae? Yes. For a while I wasn't sure. I looked into it on my own because the idea seemed so ridiculous. I didn't want to be judged if I was completely off the mark. But after experiencing their magic up close, the crawling shadows, the hypnotizing voice, the memory manipulation, it was nothing like our energy. Kimura offered me protection a while ago. I didn't accept it at the time. My curiosity got the better of me. But now you'd like it. I nodded. Etza had a talent for understanding what was unsaid. Of course. Thank you for telling us, Rue. We'll inform Kimura today. If there's anything else you want us to know about the Fae, let me know. Yeah, will do. With her promises of protection, I finally felt something I hadn't felt in a while. Relief. As I headed home, I realized I had some free time on my hands. It's been a while since I've been able to take some time for myself. Maybe I should do something. Yes, it's time to summon Pookie Bear. The flower field. Come to think of it, Mom said she's hosting another flower festival. Maybe I'll drop by to support her. Yes. Let me check my note to see if that was the correct choice. Oh, should I invite anyone? Okay, let's check. I think I say no here. Maybe I'll enjoy some time alone today instead. Wow. Wow. This is so stunning. I want this to be my background on my computer. I'm taking a screenshot. That's going to be my new desktop wallpaper. It's too pretty. It's so pretty. It's one of the most beautiful pictures I've ever seen in my entire life. There's nothing prettier than this. Oh my gosh, I love this. Wow. Lush flowers adorned the forest floor, a sea of color that extended to the horizon. Wow, Mom really outdid herself with this. I have to make sure to tell her when I get home. Now, What should I do while I'm here? Okay. I'm gonna relax and rest up. Mom's right. Maybe I should take a break for once. I ventured around the field before eventually reaching the outskirts. The flowers thinned, revealing a forested area. Mom's energy was fainter here. So Mom has been here. Well, I guess this is as far as I could go. I made myself comfortable at the base of a nearby tree. With a deep breath, I tilted my head back, basking in the warm sunlight and peace of the forest. That actually sounds so relaxing right now. We're gonna take a nap like that. Well, well, well. What do we have here? Who's talking? A voice, smooth and deep. A sense of unease that pulled at the pit of my stomach. He was here. I jolted up, searching for the source of the voice. It's him! It's today's boyfriend, I bet you anything. A chillingly familiar set of amethyst eyes watched me, hidden in the darkness of the canopy above. You! My. Such a strong reaction. They shifted in and out of the foresty shadows. Sunlight bounced off their gleaming smile. I need to get out of here. I turned, my coveted privacy from before quickly turning into danger. Look at him with the golden light. He's so handsome. Oh my God. Wow. I was all alone with the love of my life. She's got glitter for skin, my radiant beam in the night. I don't need no light to see you shine. It's your golden hour. Oh, you slow down time in your golden hour. I can't really sing it. I tried. Anyway, let's get back to our story. When a large silhouette dropped in front of me, blocking my only exit, in a moment, they cornered me against the tree trunk. Now, what is someone like you doing in such a dangerous area, little one? Don't tell me you've traveled all this way to see me. In your dreams. So, I do dream of this. Wow, that was a good line. That was a good one. They leaned forward, brushing my cheek with their thumb. Don't you? The shadows that they commanded before pulled at me, just like the other night. No! No more of your creepy magic. Let me see if I can see. Nope, I press Q, I don't see his aura. It's consistent. He does not have an aura that I can see. Stay away from me. I talk to everyone, and I'm getting protection. Protection? Whatever for? So you can't hurt me? And why would I want to hurt a kitten like yourself? I told you, didn't I? I won't hurt you. You promise? Of course, little one. Anything for you. Then let me go. They smiled, plucking a flower from above us and tucking it behind my ear. Then he tilted my chin towards him, trapping me in the amethyst of his eyes. It's like he's about to kiss us. His arms still on either side of me, he leaned in and whispered, "You don't like this position." Little one, do you know why it's taken you so long to seek protection? Why? Please enlighten me. You are drawn to me. What? I can see it in your eyes. That insatiable curiosity. You wish to know me, to know Faye. I can give you what you seek and more. Yeah. Those same shadows from before slowly engulfed us, but this time I was weak against them. Hello, Weeping Hollows. Welcome, you stunner. And thank you for the redeem. We will do that in just a moment. Yes. Right after this scene. Those same shadows from before slowly engulfed us, but this time I was weak against them. I'm so weak against this man, real. Part of me wanted to follow them, to follow the current to wherever this man would lead me. There you go. Their voice cooed into my ear. Was I ready to let them sweep me away like this? Wait, but where are we going? Somewhere far away, something clicked their tongue. So stubborn. All in due time, my kitten. Tell me now, how do I know I can trust you? Is trust that important? Why not love? Passion. I could satisfy your deepest desires. Could you now? Wispy shadows grazed my skin, caressing my cheeks, my arms, my lips, pulling me into this unknown destination. Take me away with you, sir. If you're going to talk to me like that, just take me away. Wherever it is you're going, I don't care. It's fine. I don't need to know. I'm going. Why do you continuously demand something as frivolous as kisses? Rue? Dang it, Mom. And then they were gone. Mom? Why? I was ready to go. I gasped for air as the world came crashing back into view. I'm in the field. Wait, did I ever leave it? Rue, where are you? Here. Look at Mom. Mom popped out of the bushes, and I was never more grateful to see her. What's wrong? You look like a mess. I'm fine. I just fell asleep. Oh. I cleared my throat, trying to shake off the unease left from the shadowed tendrils. Oh, did you pick this? It's beautiful. Mom pulled a flower tucked behind my ear. It was a lone lily of the valley. How beautiful! The sight of it sent shivers down my back. Aren't those like white drooping bell-looking flowers? I know that from Animal Crossing. Yep. That silver-haired man really had been there. You always pick the best flowers. I mustered as big a smile as I could. If I did, perhaps my memory of what just happened would fade. It's all your work. I'm just gathering them. Mom smiled, bringing the flower close to her and cherishing it. Let's get out of here. Together we returned to the field, where Mom's energy was rich, and there was no sign of silver-haired stranger. But no matter how far we walked, I couldn't stop thinking about the feeling of his finger brushing against my cheek. Leaving so soon, little one. Well, it's no matter. After all, Dusk approaches. What? Where am I? A sharp pressure dug into my gut, and I realized with horror that I was flung over someone's shoulder. How? What? Stay calm. I'm gonna stay calm. Whoever this is, they haven't noticed I'm awake yet. I just need to wait until the moment's right and catch them off guard. Now! They stepped, and with all of my weight, I heaved my body to the side.
What?
Who was that? I landed on the forest floor with a harsh thud. The pain didn't register until I was already running.
Wait!
I knew that voice, even in my sleep. I could recognize it, and that's exactly why I ran. Dark branches reached for me, raked against my skin. Air came into my lungs in shorter bursts. My breathing grew shallow, my limbs lit on fire. The night's shadows pulled the forest floor from under me, and the world lurched before stopping suddenly. Strong arms held me. Yes. I did it, y'all. I think I just entered into his root, or I unlocked it. Yes, this is what I wanted. Y'all, I wanted this man right here, and I got him. Strong arms held me. Yes. They were by no means welcome. Let me go. You said you wouldn't hurt me. You lied.
As far as I'm aware, you're the one uninjured, while I'm the one sporting quite the bruise from you.
My blood burned at the sound of their voice. They were making jokes at a time like this. I thrashed in their arms, but their grip only tightened, restricting my movements.
I believe I mentioned it would be bad if anyone saw me. I'd appreciate if you could keep the noise to a minimum.
His voice. I'd appreciate it if you kept the kidnapping to a minimum. Let me go.
I can't grant that request, little one. I apologize.
You attack me, steal me from my home, and you don't even have the decency to tell me what you want. I can help you. I help everyone. Why do you deal with me like this? The night shielded their face.
I'm sorry, little one. I really am. Sometimes, when you are used to desperation, to rejection, it is difficult to ask for help, knowing how it ends.
I'm running out of time. I shouldn't wait for your response.
I will do whatever it takes to help those who need it.
Is that so, Kuna? Another voice? This one from above. Kuna's tightened his grip on me.
You are bordering on dangerous sentiment if that is the case.
Who's this? Asa? It's the other face.
I would say I'm surprised, but I'm not, considering you've been following me like a dog.
Why you gotta talk to Asa like that? Y'all don't get along? Y'all got beef? Y'all got beef,
Let them go. You put many in danger with your actions.
They definitely got beef. I like this depth of perspective right here. Looks 3D almost. That's rich coming from you. Unfortunately, I've made it this far. Can't turn back now. You understand, right? Let her go. I won't say it again. Silence thickened to the tension in the air, and I could practically hear the smirk form on Kuna's lips.
Make me.
I like the growl in his voice. We moved so fast, it was as if the air collapsed in on us. The wind howled in my ears, whipped past my face, as we twisted and turned through the forest canopy. Ah!
Can I ask you to quiet yourself, little one?
No. Go to hell. Emerson's like, you can't ask me nothing, okay? Listen, you can't tell me what to do. I'm a grown-ass woman, and I do what I want. And if that means screaming as we're running through the forest, then I'm gonna scream as we run through the forest. His low chuckle vibrated against me.
I'm afraid hell doesn't exist for beings like me.
Oh, my.
Let them go.
Who's that? My heart skipped at the familiar, much-needed voice. Drook, it's my other Pookie bear. Come to the rescue. I've had 2 Pookies already try to rescue me from this Pookie.
We're coming. Hold on.
Hi, Drook. But honestly, Drook, don't be mad at me, okay? Don't judge me. Don't judge me when I say this, but don't save me. Don't save me, okay? I don't want to be rescued from this man, okay? Let him whisk me away. Let him whisk me. I want to be whisked by this guy. I'm sorry, Drook. I love you. I do. You're great. You got a great, hot voice. I like your outfit. You got horns. I like that. You know, we're friends and everything, but listen, okay? Right now, I'm being whisked and I want to be whisked. Don't judge me, okay?
You have quite the horde of supporters, don't you?
I do. Listen, it's an Otome game and everyone's down bad for me. Immediately, they all love me, including you. Kuna quickened, weaving between the trees. The forest now a blur around us. The distance between us and everyone else grew wider and wider. No! Hot, searing energy flew past us. Kane! Another sharper magic cut through the air, splintering a tree near us, and sending me from Kuna's arms. The feeling of nothingness lasted for a second. The absence of Kuna's pressed against me. The absence of the wind rushing against my skin. The absence even of gravity's pull. That is until gravity took hold of me, latched onto every inch of my body, and yanked me towards the forest floor. My screams pierced the night sky as wind and branches cut against my skin. That's me screaming. Do something, anything. Channel energy. Pain seared through my body, but it was nothing compared to how serious my injuries could have been. Thank God. I actually did it. I rose only to see. Everyone! Look, all the hotties are right there. Wow.
We came as fast as we could.
Little one, please, I don't mean harm. I promise.
Ace's gilded eyes waited in the darkness, their figure unmoving, hidden in the trees. As I stared at everyone around me, my eyes drifted too. I looked too. There he is! Kuna, route select. This is such a fun way to select a route. Oh my gosh. Actually, I love this. I'm picking Kuna. He's my man. My eyes flicked to Kuna, wondering how true their words were. Rue. Time seemed to slow as Kuna descended from the trees, edging toward me with inhuman speed. Is he telling the truth? Does he need help? Can I help them? But there was no use asking myself these questions. Because with that moment of hesitation, of conflict, Kuna returned me to their arms. Yes! Take me into your arms, Kuna. Take me away into the forest.
Sorry, everyone. As much as I hate to cut the party short, I have business to attend to.
Yes, and that business is me. An abyss swallowed us. In this void, my sense of direction, of location ceased to exist. Strange, menacing silhouettes, just barely discernible, danced around us. An arcane magic, something even more ancient than Kuna's, tugged at us. What is this? Where are we? I clutched Kuna closer. This limbo made me feel sick, afraid. And then it was gone. I looked around us, but only saw the same forest stretch on endlessly. It was like we had never entered that strange realm to begin with. What?
It's all right, little one. The height of the night will watch over us now.
Where are you taking me? My voice was raspy, sore, and worn from the night's events. You owe me this, and answer to my questions.
You're right. But first, answer mine.
Enough, I asked you first. By your logic, you answer me before I...
Why did you decide to come with me? Or, rather, why did you consider it?
Why not? My brows drew down, unsure of the answer myself. How do you know I was considering it?
I did not miss the way you looked at me. Your hesitation.
My eyelids lowered, the silence of the night filling the air between us once again, patiently awaiting my response. I told you, I help those who need it. As simple as it may sound, it's true. How else could I call myself a healer?
So you would help anyone who asked for it? Doesn't that seem naive?
It's gotten me this far, besides. Were you lying when you said you needed help? He paused. A rhythm to this back and forth started to emerge.
I was not.
I smirked triumphantly. See? That's what I thought. He laughed. A full, deep, dark laugh that I never would have expected to hear. Please tell me that laugh was voice acted.
You're interesting, little one. Had I known you were like this, I may have handled things differently.
You like it when I'm spunky, don't you? You should have. It would have made things easier for the both of us. He was quiet, and that slow rhythm to our conversation lulled to a stop, replaced by the whispers of the wind. Moonlight filtered through the canopy as the trees began to thin.
All right, now that I know you won't be running off. That's enough of the free ride, Your Majesty.
I love that he just called me Your Majesty, because I oftentimes tell people that they can call me Your Majesty, you know? Kuna dropped me, and I inelegantly landed on the ground. Kuna! He crouched beside me with a lazy smirk.
Oh? I like the sound of my name on your voice. But before you get too angry, you should know we keep things quiet here.
Well, if you say it like that. We. What are you? He's a fae girl. Didn't you figure that out already? Kuna pointed behind me. Look at this place. Darkness coated the area, but unlike before, it now felt calm, soothing even. A quiet city lay ahead, bathed in silver moonlight. Magic floated in the air. Where are we? Never seen anything like this. He chuckled, rising. Starlight washed over his beautiful opalescent skin. His eyes glowed an even richer shade of amethyst.
That's because it's a secret, my dear. Welcome to the Dust Court, home to my people.
Wow.
I believe you call us Fae?
Yes. That's what the book said. Kuna, character root, new moon. Yay, we got Kuna. That's what I wanted. Today's mission, y'all, has been successful. We have unlocked Kuna. That's what I wanted. He's my favorite. Okay, he's my favorite. We got his root. I must now save my game. Wow, I have to admire the background, because all of the backgrounds in this game are stunning and beautiful and gorgeous and amazing, and I can't believe my eyes. Quite literally. Wow. I wish my room in real life looked like this. I wish this was my real life bedroom. Seriously. Oh my gosh. It's so amazing. Ugh, why can't I be a princess? Why can't I be a fae princess and have this room? That was my playthrough of the common route from Alaris. Yes, this game is stunning. It's so beautiful. It's a full Otome game, y'all. It's got multiple routes. I love the voice acting. It's incredible. I love the aesthetics. It's so dreamlike. It's beautiful. It's really well done. It's so professional. I'm excited to get more into this game. I typically don't play any more than common routes on my channel. Occasionally, though, I have completed entire games or entire routes. If y'all would like to see me play through the entire route for Kuna, let me know, and I'll schedule it in. If you want to see that, just let me know. Because I do take requests, and I do have the blessing of the dev to do that if we desire. Wow, this was just so much fun. It was so much fun. I love the energy. I love the magic powers that MC has. That's a really fun twist. And yeah, it's just a really nice fantasy story, and I can't wait to uncover some of the mysteries. Thank you all for hanging out with me. I hope you had just as much fun as I did. If you're new here, I'm Jitterrue, and I'm desperately obsessed with romance games, dating sims, visual novels, Otome games. I love to play them, and I love to rank and roast love interests, husbandos and waifus, all the things. And if all of that sounds like fun to you, and if you had a good time tonight, then consider giving this stream a like. Consider giving me a subscribe. Consider following me on the Twitch, because guess what? We are going to do a whole lot more of this. Thank you for your time. See you next time. Bye!